Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one, the only here. It is the most electrifying host on social media. My listeners, you're darn right. I am back. It is Team Rari, host with the most. And it is great to be back once again, my listeners. Now, it is time once again to get this amazing topics on their way. And I'm going to discuss for you, my listeners, wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics to discuss for you, my listeners. So, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab whatever you want to eat. Maybe you have some leftovers from Easter from earlier today. Who the hell knows? Or get something to drink, because this will be a very interesting topic to discuss on my podcast. Here goes nothing. Now, everyone knows who the hell are the Young Bucks. Now, speaking of Young Bucks, they want to have a match with the Usos and Don Rowe. Can you guys imagine if that happens? That'll be epic. That'd be like a dream match for the Usos and the Young Bucks. I don't know how this is going to work. Right now, currently, the Usos are still under contract with the WWE. Now, on the other hand, the Young Bucks are still under contract with ROH. Maybe there's something I don't know about. That'd be nice to see the Young Bucks in the WWE and put the Young Bucks on SmackDown Live, because the Usos has been everyone on SmackDown Live roster. I mean, I could be right, I could be wrong. Okay, they had a great feud with the New Day, and I'm so burned out to see the New Day versus the Usos. That feud should have been over already, but for some freaking reason, they like to rehash that rivalry. You know why? Because they have tag teams, but not legit tag teams. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of jobbers, and they got legit tag teams for the tag team championship for SmackDown Live. So if this does happen, it's going to happen down the road. Or this could be a huge tease on social media. You know what I'm saying? So do you think, in your opinion, that Young Bucks will jump over from ROH to the WWE and face the Usos down the road? Do you think when they debuted on Raw or SmackDown Live, whenever they have the freaking shake up or the brand split, the draft, whatever they freaking call it after Mania, do you think the Usos are going to stay on SmackDown Live or go to Raw? I think they're doing just fine on SmackDown Live. And then maybe, just maybe, they bring in the Young Bucks and they have a great feud for the belts. Or if it's non-title, maybe the Usos will drop the belt at Mania or after Mania. Who the hell knows? Maybe they'll drop it against the Young Bucks, you know? I don't know a lot about the Young Bucks, but I saw some video footage on Facebook or YouTube. Now, that'd be kind of neat that Cory Rose come back and be part of that group, you know? Because I know he's doing great things in ROH, and maybe, just maybe, he'll come back to the WWE, you know? But never say never. I think he left on good terms, Cory Rose. Now, speaking of Cory Rose, it's kind of disappointed that WWE did not push Cory Rose to the limit. You know, he did pretty good on his own, but WWE gave him this crazy, goofy gimmick called Stardust. He was okay. Then the fans got burned out, you know. But then he got tired of it. Then I guess he asked for his release. And before you know it, he went to ROH, and the rest is history. So once again, there's WWE's lost, and that is ROH gain. You know, that sucks. he's with his wife. Cory Rose left, his wife left, and he's doing big things in ROH. I'm not too sure if you guys saw the press conference on YouTube or Facebook. It is very, very awesome. He's good. He's good on the mic. I wish WWE kept him like a main star, but WWE has too much main guys, on Raw or SmackDown Live, But that's just my theory. WWE always lose. Let's scratch that. It seemed like WWE always lose great talent, and they go to a different company, and they become bigger stars, and then WWE decided, we really dropped the ball. Let's bring them back. And then when they bring them back, they don't perform very well. They don't go after championships. You know what I'm saying? But WWE always dropped the freaking ball. It seemed like it. Maybe just me, Maybe I'm just talking nonsense. Anyway, I'll put the article down below. If the article is too big, I'll put the link. You guys go check it out. Let me know what you think about the article. Like, subscribe, leave a comment about the article. Hit the notification. If you hit the notification, you never ever miss an upload. Now, would you guys like to see in the future the Usos versus the Young Bucks? If this happens in WWE, or maybe once the Usos' WWE contract expires, maybe they will jump over to ROH. But I think the Usos will going to stay with WWE until they retire. What's your thoughts? I think this would be a good match, but I think it should be like a SummerSlam kind of marquee matchup, or maybe next year's. It all depends on the Young Bucks contract or the Usos contract. Either or, one of those tag teams need to expire, and then one of them could be on one freaking company, So right now it's just a tease, But let's see what happens. I know a lot of you likes independent wrestling, like ROH and New Japan, more better than the current WWE product. But let's see what happens. I'm just afraid once WWE brings in the Young Bucks, they might just be like freaking, I know you hate this word, freaking mixers, or get mix and shuffle, or the word you really hate is Jobomania, That's why I hate when WWE brings in guys from independent scene. They're very popular, like the first month, and they cool off, and then the wrestlers, they bring them in, they complain on social media, and before you know it, they get released. You know what I'm saying? So maybe these wrestlers just shut their mouth up. Sorry about that, but just keep it yourself and just don't tell your audience, your followers on Facebook or Twitter, because maybe someone on WWE or ROH is seeing your tweets and you be in deep crap. That's just how I feel, But you can't keep nothing a secret now these days, because social media ruins it for everyone out there. Later. And thank you for listening. See you guys and gals next podcast. This is Team RRA is logging off.